Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Finance Committee meeting of the City of Hudson for Monday, May 19th. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First order of business, discuss and possible action on minutes from past meetings for our regular scheduled meeting from May 5th. Is there any changes or additions?
Move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next item is discussion possible action on claims. You have seen the claims in front of you for $416,337.71. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
I do have a couple questions and a couple thoughts of why I find this odd. Maybe some answers are just for you guys' information. In particular, Mr. Evangelos, the passport parking up to date has legally cost us $517.50, and we haven't done anything yet. There's a payment for $1,300 or $1,305 for Spring Creek Dental from our legal. I'm questioning what that is for.
That's they're putting the new office buildings in down there.
Next to the Williams lot.
Okay, what?
That's the, for the easement and all, and the use agreement
sure.
for that.
Okay. And then just a kind of a food for thought, we spent $40 on gloves at Black's Greenhouse, but yet then we turned around and spent $8.86 for gloves at Fastenal. There's where your government accountability is all wrong. So I don't know what the difference is, but it's just kind of a...
I don't know how many, if there was more than one, we would have to look.
Yeah.
Without knowing ahead of time, it's hard for us.
It's just something, accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Just to comment on that Spring Creek Dental, it should be reimbursed by the developer.
It just billed out separately and it looked funny.
Yeah, it's got it. We set up a separate file so that it can be billed out to the developer.
Thanks.
Okay, any other comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The discussion possible action on operator's license for approval from May 19th, 2014. Approval and issuance of 13 regular operator license for the period of May 20th, 2014 to June 30th, 2016. And you can see the folks there. I'm not going to read all their names. There's 13 of them.
Excuse
It's actually 15
15, excuse me.
Actually.
or 18.
Yeah, there's the newest.
Oh, is there a new one? Sorry, didn't see that. Everyone get a copy of that? There's 18 now. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And then to approve the issuance of 4 temporary operators license to be used at the Spirit of the St Croix Art Festival event, Lakefront Park, on September 27th through September 28th, 2014. You see the names there.
Move to approve.
Is there a second? I'll second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Then item 5 is discussion and possible action on temporary Class B beer license for the Hudson Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau for the Spirit of St Croix Festival on September 27th. Temporary Class B license application for Spirit of St Croix.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion.
It's also for the 20th.
Sorry, the 27th and 28th. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion and possible action on Hanson Brothers Golf Holdings LLC, withdrawal of Class A Class B liquor and Class B beer license renewal and request for refund of application fees. You see the issue sheets. Staff recommendation is consider the withdrawal of their liquor license and issue them a refund of $600 for the license fee because there was no license issued.
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Discussion?
There was no staff time put in place for any of this, or?
You have to
The whole fee has to be
refund the
refunded?
license fee if you don't refund the publication costs.
Okay.
Is there anything else that needs to be?
Nope.
That'll take care of, we won't have to have a hearing or anything.
Correct.
Nope.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Discussion and possible action on liquor license renewals issue sheet. I think you see them there. It's second renewal liquor license from 7/1 to 6/30/15 to be received. Police department and any money owed to the city. Fire inspections are in progress. It's the Hudson Bakery is the only current establishment that has not submitted a renewal application. If that's right, Nancy, I think it is.
No, Perkins Restaurant.
Perkins, that's what I meant. And then we have Pudge's Bar and a Class B liquor and Class B beer, Class B Kingdom Buffet of Hudson, DBA Kingdom Buffet.
Move for approval of staff recommendations.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
There's also the renewal application for Azula Tequila Bar and Grill will be eligible for consideration at the June 2nd meeting. I guess that's the other one. Correct, Nancy? And then that's it. All right, item 8. Discussion, possible action on Highway 35 Second Street repairs and costs. Tom?
I'd like the Common Council to consider doing some repairs on Highway 35 or 2nd Street from Cooley Road north to Vine Street. It's a similar application or work done from the interstate to the Dairy Queen a few weeks ago. St. Croix County did a spray patch project on that stretch of Highway 35. The project includes jackhammering out the old asphalt that's in the cracks. Then they blow them out and they put the seal coat, which is a hot oil with chips in it. They've had pretty good luck with this process. Some of the other towns have done it, River Falls and Richmond, Somerset. They've had in excess of 3 years. They're hoping, maybe even longer, probably a 3 to 5 year fix. St. Croix County has estimated they work by the time and material. They estimate it to be 3 to 4 days work. Because of the traffic and the process that's involved, they use probably 9 to 10 people. I counted when they were doing the stretch from the interstate to Cooley Road. They have some crash vehicles. They have traffic control, plus all the equipment. So they're estimating the cost to be $16,950. That's, again, just an estimate. It could come in less than that if we would, put some of our public works people in the mix there. We would be responsible for sweeping up the chips afterwards in a couple days. The reason we'd like to move forward with this is it's kind of a small window, but we'd like to get this done and so the oil and get set up before it gets too hot. It tends to track a little bit, so we'd like to get this taken care of. This problem has been ongoing. We put cold mix in or hot mix in, and it lasts a few months. I don't think we ever get a year out of it, so I think this is not the perfect fix, but it's more permanent than what we've been doing.
What do you estimate time you've been spending on that with time and materials every year trying to fix 2nd Street? I mean, I
don't have a good timeline or good time estimate, but I know it's more than 2-3 times a year. It's multiple times in the spring, during the summer, and then in the fall. And a lot of the areas where we're looking at repairing are in crosswalks. It's a safety, trip hazards, and things like that.
How many guys do you have working on it every time we repair it?
The last time we had 5 men. It's because the traffic gets so bad. We try to go early morning. The last time we did by the Dairy Queen, we had I think it was 5 or 6 guys working on that, and it didn't last.
A crew of
for
8?
Several hours. We were down there for 3-4 hours, and it just didn't, it rained after that, and it just didn't hold. I think the traffic, the heavy trucks and stuff just pound on it so much that it's pretty tough, but.
And we just had an estimate that road will be done in 2019?
I've actually talked to the Wisconsin DOT a couple times. We've gotten a few emails, and I've actually talked to Greg Helgerson on last Friday afternoon. They're proposing this project to be done in, again, 2019. I said we'd like to meet with them prior to their design because we have concerns about left turns. We have a few issues that we'd like to speak with them before they, do the design work on it.
Okay. I guess I just wanted to say that it's on their radar screen for 2019.
I think it's been on their radar, but I think it's getting
We
closer.
actually got a date now.
Actually, we have a date now. So.
Well, if we do this, it could last possibly close to that date.
And then even if it doesn't, I think this will hold better. Even if we have to come back and apply or touch up a little bit, it's the old asphalt is out of there now. I think it'd be easier for us to repair it. So even if we have to add some later on.
So what we're looking for is a variance from our policy, which says we go out for bids at $15,000. That's an internal policy, I believe.
Right. Well, this is more. This is more of an emergency thing, I think, too. I mean, the safety concerns and.
But the issue comes in, our policy says 15, and we want to get it done ASAP. So we're asking, I guess they're asking to have us waive our policy on this particular instance.
So can we make a motion to do that?
Certainly.
I'll make a motion to waive our current policy to allow public to give a budget of not to exceed $20,000, it says here as a recommendation, for public, to have Public Works have St. Croix County spray patching Highway 35 and 2nd Street from Cooley to Vine.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Catherine, any comment on the county issue? Is that
I think we're okay on that.
Okay.
I think there is a definition I found in the statutes that defines highway improvement project as something expected to have a 10-year life expectancy.
Okay.
Which this doesn't.
Okay. Any other discussion on this?
Just that the issue sheet says Buckeye Street instead of Cooley.
Same street.
Buckeye and Cooley.
What it says?
One side is one side's Buckeye, one side's
We're
Cooley.
We're only going to do the Buckeye
We're
or the
only
Cooley
doing one
side.
half.
I
We're gonna.
don't think you can do Cooley if you're recommending Buckeye.
All
We'll be
right.
doing both sides of the street of 35.
Yeah, it's not one side, just the Cooley side.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Tom, we might as well stay there. Discussion and possible action on a request for a Public Works Department to allocate funds from equipment sales to purchase 2 portable generators for the garage.
Again, in the event that we have a power outage, citywide power outage,
Which we've had.
we have had. We currently have small generators that used to be able to open one door at a time and supply one bank of lights. One small generator we've had for about 20 years, and last year during a storm, it ran very poorly. It's at the end of its life, and we have another smaller one over at the west garage, and they're just too small to open the doors. We'd like the council to consider purchasing 2 generators. They're portable generators. The current ones we have are 1,300 watts. The ones that we're looking for are 8,000. This should open several doors and run some lights. Another thing to consider that during these power outages that we need power to run the gas pumps. And so we're wondering if we could purchase 2 generators for the east and west garage from the Public Works Equipment Fund.
Make a motion to approve the purchasing of 2 generators based on staff recommendations from the Public Works Equipment Fund.
That's $13.99 each, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Yes, you're welcome. Discussion and action on transfer of contingency funds for city engineer. Mr. Welly.
Right now, obviously, we're not sure where Tom Sifko is going to be working, what departments or whatever, but we need to put some money in the budget so that, you know, we can pay him, well, we can pay him, but we have somewhere to put the costs. So what I'm recommending is we move 25,000 out of contingency, and then I will, as we're able to distribute the cost, and I'll move the money back into contingency. But that'll just let us get started, because I'd be
He's
moving
already
money
working.
around all the time, not knowing where it should be, so.
Yeah. And he's already working.
He's already working, so.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a-
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any items for future agendas? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you.